attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everyone, and Henson here from SqueezeMobi. I'm so happy to have everyone here. I'm actually seeing a lot of familiar names here. Let me just go ahead and hi Philip, see all of you. I have here Richard, Carol. I also have Ron from Minnesota. Hello, Richard. Hi, David. I'm seeing Carol as well. Chris, Claudette, Curtis. I'm just trying to go through. Elsie, kumusta? Yes, hi. We have a Filipino here. We have Chris. Hattie, hi. Hello, Hattie. I hope you're enjoying the platform. Nice speaking with you. We have Brian, Davis. I also have Deborah, Denny. Hello, everyone. I'd like to greet all of you, but the messages keeps coming in. And hi to everyone. That's all I can say. I hope everyone's having a great time today. It's a Monday, a busy Monday for all of us, but a fun one for us, I'm sure. And it's going to be really a cool thing today because we're going to show you how you're going to maximize and use especially the premium mobile website. And yes, see, I'm in the Philippines. I'm in Quezon City. I'm sure you're familiar with that, in Metro Manila. And just for other guys, just in case you're wondering where that is, it's in the capital. We're in the capital of the Philippines. And I hope you guys could just visit us here. Yes, it is, Kenneth. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. We're used to that. We usually are awake. I have my sister with me here. And she's saying hi to you guys. And hi, Graham, and hi to everyone. And yep, this should be posted on our members area. I'm now seeing a couple of questions. And yep, a lot of questions there about the replays. You don't have to worry. We will post this training video for you to be able to review it. I'm sure that although you are going to listen intently today, there will be some things that you're going to miss. That's understood. So we're going to ensure that you are going to see the the replay on our members area. Okay. And let me see here. Oh, Deborah, no worries. Just get back in, and I'll just show you the platform here. I may not be able to answer some of your questions. I would go back to the main screen, and I hope you guys are hearing me well. Let me know if I sound good, or if you don't hear me, just let me know. And also, I hope you're seeing my screen now. Thank you so much, Derek, Philip. Nice to know that. And hi, Barb. A lot of familiar names here. I'm very happy to see all of you here, and this is actually a good indication because we doesn't want you to just sign up. Definitely, we want you to be here, be trained, and also be able to know how to use the platform. And definitely, among all other things, we want you to earn a lot from it. So, oh, am I still on? I hope I am still on. Sound died according to. Okay, so going back to our training, because I'm really making sure that you guys could hear me and could see my screen before I proceed, because this is going to be a really in-depth tutorial that we're going to show you, because the past few days and the past few weeks we've been showing you the different aspects of the mobile marketing system. The SqueezeMobillionaire all-in-one solution. We're just showing you bits and pieces. We're showing you just, for example, a couple of things about the mobile landing pages or the premium mobile website, the SMS. So for now, what we're going to do is show you everything and discuss so much of the things that you people are asking about. We'll try to cover them all. Again, there's a lot actually. This tutorial may not be enough for you to really see all the bits and pieces. There's going to be a lot of other things that you could learn from the training and support side. But then again, we'll show you majority, if not all, the best things that you could actually do with the premium mobile website. So most people are asking as well, how are they going to see this screen that I'm looking at now? So what you need to do first is to create an advertiser account. So for those people who've just signed up, and yep, I'm seeing that you guys are happy and would like to actually see the training, so I'm happy to know that. So first of all, you need to create an advertiser account. So to do that, you need to be logged into your account as a reseller. And once you have the advertiser account, you should see the screen. And other questions I'm getting is that do you need to actually create multiple advertiser accounts? That's your option. If you are going to manage everything for your client, then you could just create one and create multiple websites from this page. However, if you'd like your clients to actually log in to your account or to your advertiser platform, if you want to give them separate access, then definitely you could do this and charge them additional for that. Okay? And let me just go ahead and start. So here, the third option would be the premium mobile website. So the premium mobile websites, when you click that, it would open a pop-up window. So if your system or your computer has pop-up blockers, you need to allow the pop-up to be activated for the login to mobi.com site or for the SqueezeMobillionaire platform. So you need to authorize this page to pop up or to be activated on your screen, because some of you may have pop-up blockers. I did have it before, although you're now seeing me having page load because I actually allowed it to pop up on my screen. Some pop-up blockers are very, very strict, so you need to really allow your site, this website, our website, to actually have the pop-up activated or to allow it. You could block all other sites, all other pop-ups if you don't need them, but our pop-up, you need to actually allow it. And hi Todd, big hands in there. And as you can see here, we have different domains created. So these are actually the different types of website that we've been creating. This one I actually demoed to you guys. So let's create another one. So you could edit them. Even if you've actually created a website here, you could edit them by clicking on edit in any one of them. And here you could see the different page counts. So you see here that some has 4 pages, 2 pages. It's up to you. You could create as many different pages as you'd like to. Okay? Yes, Richard, you need to be logged into your advertiser account for you to be able to see this page. Let me just show it to you again. This one, for you to be able to see this, you need to be logged into your advertiser account. If not, then you would not be able to actually see the screen that I'm actually working on right now. And this is the pop-up when you click the premium mobile website. So here, as you can see also, you have the domain name. You could edit that. You could change that to whatever custom name you'd like to. You also have here the home page. So whatever page you created, because you could rename the pages. So I have here the home as the name of the page that I use as my home page. You'd also see it here. So to create one, just click the Create New button. Okay. So here, as you can see, you have the Edit Settings section right away popping up. So you need to name the website. It's up to you what name you'd like to give it. For example, we could name it webinar. Sorry, that's webinar there. .mymobisite.us. And you could choose the homepage from here right away, but then again, we could just do that later. I'll show you how you could do it. Okay. You could also create an external domain, as you can see here. How do you do that? How do I get to that page? Let me just show you. Click this one. It actually gives you the instruction. So I'm actually seeing some questions here now regarding this. Actually, you could create a custom mobile domain. So how do you do that? You could buy a .mobi domain and point it to mymobisite.us. There's actually an instruction to do that. When you click this, see how this actually shows you how you could do it. Okay? So there, So for the people who has questions about this is the answer. How do you do it again? Let me just show it to you. If I'm actually doing quite fast. So here is the external domain. Click the question mark and you would actually see the steps on how you're going to do it. So if you'd like to use a different domain, because you could have one hosted on the server, the mymobisite.us, okay? Or you could create your own domain. So buy one, for example, webinar.mobi if you bought one. So you need to set it up, the m dot, and subdomain it in the DNS manager and point it to mymobisite.us. Click on see how, and you have this. So it's actually just the same. Okay, so it's going to show you step by step how you're going to do it. For example, here, this is with GoDaddy, for example. But doing the CN name is actually common and the same for most hosting account. Even if you're actually using, for example, HostGator or HostMonster, you should see the same process on how you actually do this. So what you're going to do is just need to have the Mobi site, the .mobi domain that you bought, pointed to the mymobisite.us. Okay, and there. Okay, so this is going to be the name, the web address that you have on our server. Okay, so this is where you would be pointing it to. Okay, and you could use the main address. So what does this mean? So if you check the external domain name, will be the main domain for the website, and the subdomain address will be redirected to this domain. Okay, and this is best for SEO purposes. Okay, so there, that's the reason why you need to do that. You could put a company name right away. For example, let's put this in as Webinar Inc. So maybe you're offering webinars. Okay, you could also upload a sitemap. So what is the site as well? So you could improve your SEO for the mobile site by uploading a sitemap. So how do you do that? You could just click the www.xml.sitemaps.com. So you could generate your own sitemap from that section and save it to your computer and upload it to your site. So you could upload it here. Then you need to visit the Google Webmaster Tools to be able to submit the sitemap to Google. Okay, so this is not a requirement. I'm just telling you that, guys. So you don't need to necessarily do this, but it would actually help if you'd like to do some SEO thing. And you could put in the verification meta tag here from the Google Webmaster Tools. So there, as you can see, this is how you're actually going to get it from the Google Webmaster Tool. Here, you also have the screenshot. So this is the meta name, and you could verify it from here. You could just add it there. So there, we have the initial settings. Okay. So this is in case you'd like to actually have the site hosted on our server still. You could also do some exporting, so that will be on a different topic. So let's just do it on our server now, because it's going to be, we're just going to show you the easy ways for you to do the drag and drop thing, okay? Because if you do that, if you wanted to do that once you actually have exported it, you would need to do it using the HTML editing. So that's going to be quite a bit technical. So let's just do it my way. I'm not that technical yet, so let's do it the drag and drop way. So this is going to be very easy. So as you can see here, webinar.mymobisite.us is the one that we've created. You can see that there's no page created yet, so we could start editing it. Okay. So here, as you can see, you have the settings as well. You could still edit it. For example, if you'd like to add things or make changes, you could do it. Okay. You could add the pages from here. You also have the m-commerce and all the other information here. The custom.mobi, you could also do it here. The one that I showed you, the instructions, you could do it from here. Google Analytics as well is here. If you'd like to actually have it registered with Google Analytics. Mobile emulator, there, as you can see, it opens right away, opening a new window for you to be able to actually see or preview your site using the emulator from an external page. But let me show you that you could also do it right away from this page. You also have stats reports, geolocations, and all that. But let's just work first on pages. I'm sure you guys are excited to see all of those things, but let's do it one step at a time. Let's work on the pages first. So here, as you can see, we don't have any pages created yet. Once you start creating a page, you can see here that you have stats. You could choose from whatever country you have. Okay, here, and it will show you the statistics. Okay, so this is a default for US, since this is the US platform. So to create a page, just create new. Okay, and here, as you can see, the page is webinar.mymobisite.us. Okay, so you could name the page whatever. So for example, let's create a home page. Let's just name it home. Okay, and here, let's just name it home here as well. So this will be the link, and this will be the page name as you actually see it on your actual site. So you could choose from the different platforms. As you can see here, we have already uploaded the different platforms that we had, or the different templates that we had in the past. We have all of them here. You may be familiar with them. You may have it with you already. Like, for example, you may have the Mobi Cache Cyclone or the SME. Okay. You may also have the Mobile Treasure Island. I'm seeing them here. Okay. So you could choose from any of our different templates there. Or you could also choose from the ones that are generic. So as you can see, these are the generic ones. Purple sky, for example, earth label. So you could choose from any of them. There's actually a lot of templates for you to choose from. Okay. So, well, for example, since you are already familiar with most of these, let's just try and use the generic templates. So, for example, let's have purple sky. Okay, let's do that. Okay. And this is just, I'm actually showing you how you could actually do it on our premium mobile site. So again, you could export the templates, export it, and eventually upload it to your server. You could do that. But right now, we'll just show you how you could edit it from our system instead of actually using the HTML. So here, as you can see, and here, I hope you're actually seeing my screen. You can see here that there's a drag to the editor. Okay. As you can see here, you have the different functionalities. These are the widgets, as we call it. These are actually the different functionalities that you could do here. And by the way, this actually works on different platforms, mobile platforms. Okay, so it should work on your Apple, or it should work on your Android system. Okay, so as you can see, you have picture, text. You also have buttons that you could do, link, even forms, map. You could even add YouTube videos, contact and icon bars, social bars. I'm going to introduce you to each one of them. App panel, image galleries, so there, navigation widget as well. So instant app, and you even have, for example, image plus text right away if you'd like to have a combination of both, but you could have separate picture and text here as well. And you have custom HTML. Let me just show you first this one because this is the blank one. Okay, so just drag, as you can see here, I'm just dragging it by left clicking and dropping it there. So it's there already. So this is a custom HTML. What does this do? There's actually a blank HTML one that you could use. So you could add any HTML here, HTML tag here. You could even add CSS URLs from this page. You could do that. Okay, you could even add script URLs. Okay, with snippets or with and, it's up to you. Or you, if you're good with HTML coding, okay, you could just do it here. For example, center, we would like to have a center heading. hello, for example, or maybe welcome. It's up to you. Just make sure that you close the tag. Okay, and close the center tag as well. So you could put in header text here, for example, if you would like to just use that section. So there, this for custom HTML. You could even also add here buy now buttons for your PayPal account. Just get the button code. I'll show you how you do that, but let me just show you what it does. Okay, let's just delete this so that you will be able to save it. So here, this will be the custom HTML area that you could actually use. Okay. Also, another section here would be the picture. So just drag and drop it. Let me just close it. You could easily reorder it. For example, here, if you'd like to have the picture there. Okay. Let's just edit this one. Okay. So click on the wrench button. So you could have an icon. You could add one. Okay. You could add a header text as well. You could upload an image, or if you have an image there already, you could change it. Okay. And hotspot. What is the hotspot? I'll show you what that is. So let's upload an image. Okay. Let's, for example, get one of my pictures. Let's see what pictures we have ready. Okay. Let's have, for example, this baby picture. Okay. And let's upload that. So like how you would do it in WordPress. So upload image or add media. You could easily just upload it. Okay. And there, as you can see, I already have the picture. Right? Let me just save it first and show you that there. You have the picture on the page. You could resize that here. You could have the screen width edited there. And you could also have a hotspot. So what is a hotspot? Click on new hotspot, and as you can see, there's already the section. What it does is it allows you to actually have this section clickable. So you can see when I'm pointing my mouse there or hovering my mouse there, the pointer changes. So here is just a pointer, so you cannot click that, but this area could be clicked now. So for example, if we'd like to have this, the whole face, there, just the face, there, maybe even the head, there. If you'd like to have this clickable, you could do that. Just edit this. So you could now have an external URL or add it to an existing page if you'd like to. So for example, let's have a URL. So maybe you'd like to have that pointing to SqueezeMobi.com or whatever external page you'd like it to be added to. You can even have an SMS short code if you'd like to have them join your SMS campaign right away. Okay. Page, like what I mentioned, you could just drop down and choose in any of the existing pages. If you have created a couple of pages, you would see it here when you click on drop down. Even by email or share page via email or back to previous page, it's up to you. You could do that, or even make it a tap to call one. Okay, so as you can see there, you can enter a phone number for them to dial. So just hit save. As you can see here, once you click that, the system would automatically lead them to the page or the website. Okay, so let's click on save. And as you can see here, you could already preview what you're doing. So click preview, for example. So this is how it would look like on your mobile phone. So you could even do that, okay, for a landscape view. So as you can see here, the hotspot is already working. So when I click it, there it's now leading to SqueezeMobi.com. So that's what you do with the hotspot. You could link it to a page, link it to a website, or you could also make it work like a tap to call button. So let's close the preview. And you could you might want to do save always after doing something, just to make sure that you are able to actually save the changes that you're doing, because there will be possibilities, for example, that you may close this in error after previewing it. That happens to me. For example, I'm previewing it. Instead of clicking the X button here, I click here. So what happens is I'm not able to save what I'm doing. So make sure that you always save what you're doing. Okay, so here, as you can see, we already have something here. You could even have this section, you could even, if it's actually taken the whole page, you could click this, collapse this section. This applies for all widgets. When you hit save, you already have an option of having this section collapse. So if you have it saved, okay? And let's have the text one. There, drag and drop. So once you drop it, there it would open the settings page right away. So let me just show you, this is that one. You could move it if you'd like to have it on top. For example, let's have a header text. For example, welcome. You could add an icon as well with, you could even change the width and pixel there. You could even use hyperlinks as well in this section, even if it's just a page. For example, hi everyone, thanks for visiting. So for example, that is your text there. You could even, for example, have this page link, hyperlink to an external URL or even an internal URL. For example, you created a different page, you could do it here. So for example, contact us if you have created one. So just do it there and click OK, and you should be able to have that hyperlink working for you as well. And you could edit this one just like how you would do, okay, it in WordPress. So as you can see, you have all the limited numbers of fonts here. Then again, I'd like to remind you that if you're good with HTML coding, you could just code it and change the code to be able to have a different font or color if you'd like to do that. You could change also the color of this one, even the formatting there. You could make it center if you'd like to. Add symbols, you could do that also if you need to have symbols, like if you have a dollar sign there, you could do that. If you need, if you're actually, if you have this pricing page, highlight and all that. So just save it. Okay, there, you already have it here. If you have the hyperlink, you could even have it added there already. So there, that's the text. You could have a button, for example. Let me just remove this first so that you could see the other, because we would go back to that later. You could add a button here, just drag and drop. So for example, this your button, you could edit that if you'd like to. You could change it, for example. Different colors for you to choose from. And you also have one that's pre-created. For example, you'd like to have a review us, testimonials, or you could just choose the generic ones. So we have a purple page. Let's use this so that it will match. Okay. Header text, for example, hi, maybe click me, something like that. It's up to you again. All the text, everything that you'd like to put here, you could actually edit it. And pixels as well, you could edit that. You could even collapse section, but since it's a button, it's not advisable. You could link it to an external URL or a page, or maybe you could do it as a tap to call one. Okay, there. So for example, we'll link it to the home page, although this is already the home page. Like what I mentioned, if you have different pages created, it would show there. Just save that. Okay, so it says click me. Okay, you could also link later. You could do that just in case you don't want to link it yet to anywhere. The text here that appears here, you could put it there. For example, offer, or today's offer, if it's going to be here, today's offer. So let's save that there. So you can see you have the text there already. So you now have your home page, for example. You could even add a navigation page here. Let's just I'll show you the other ones later. We'll create a different page for that. Okay. Where's navigation there? Navigation widget. Just drag and drop it. You could put it anywhere. Okay. So you can even add an image if you'd like to from here. Okay. These are the saved ones, or maybe you could upload your own as well. Okay. You could create a preloaded one. For example, you'd like to have buttons there that you'd like to add, you could do that. So just for example, if you'd like to have that. So if you save it, this is the back and home button. So you could edit that. For example, you'd like to have, let's just have that later. You could do this back and home button should actually work for your links for the home page. Once you actually choose the home page, once you have that assigned, this would automatically be linked to the home page. And the back one definitely would work on your system, going back to the previous page where you are actually located. So it should link to that once we have the next pages. So we'll show that in a short while. Let's save this first. Okay. And let's create a new page for you to be able to see the other pages here. So let's go back to our pages. There. So as you can see, you now have the home page created. So you have the check button here. So any of the pages that has a check button would automatically be the home page button. So it doesn't necessarily, I mean the home page. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one, but you could actually choose a different one. So let's create one, a new one here. So for example, let's create an About Us page, or maybe About Us page then. There, About Us page. So let's name it About Us. Since I've been using the purple one, again, you don't necessarily have to use the same one, but I just would like to have continuity, okay? Make all my pages uniform, so I'm going to use the purple sky still. And I'll create that, so I should have my new page here. So we can now start adding contents to this one, okay? So this is now the About Us page, okay? So maybe we could have the form. You could have the form or contact and icons bar. So it's up to you. So this is going to be a contact and icon bar. So I'd like to use that. So you could use contact us as the header, or you could change it. It's up to you. Okay. Here you already have the Google Map address working. For example, let's use an address. Maybe I'm just guessing. Moore Street, San Francisco. I know there's a Moore Street because my friend used to live there. I'm just not sure about the address. Zip code, I forgot the zip code, but let's just, get that in a short while. Okay. Or you could just use US, or you could use coordinates. You could get the latitude and longitude if you'd like to do that. So, for example, let's go here. Let's go to Google. You could just Google the latitude and longitude. You could use the map, or you could just type it from here. For example, 5 Moore Street, San Francisco. So there, yes, there is a Moore Street. So that's 94112. Let's get that. 94112. You could do that for example. Okay, let's edit this. Okay. You could even add icons if you'd like to. So you can see there. For example, let's use this one, or maybe this one which is close enough with the theme color that we have. You have a lot of icons that you could use. You could choose any of them, and these icons actually are the generic ones that you would see on your mobile phone. Okay, so you could use any of them. So I have this active. Okay, you could even collapse section. If you'd like to get the latitude or longitude, you could also just do that here, or just type in you could just do that with Google, and there you should actually get that on there. You could see the latitude and longitude there as well. So you could also do the maps. I'm sorry, I kept changing my Google to work with the English language, but Google kept forcing me to use the the Filipino language. It kept translating. I don't know why. I kept changing the setting. But anyway, so you can see this is in Tagalog, but it should be maps, images, and search there. So there, so you should have the one here. You could put a description if you'd like to, although not necessary. You could put a phone number here. For example, my phone number, which I oftentimes forget. So let me just get my number. So this is my San Francisco number. Okay, I'll just copy and paste that. Could put that here. Email address, for example, SqueezeMobi.com. Okay, put that in. You could even put in a main website if you'd like to, if you have a desktop version. For example, our desktop version is SqueezeMobi.com. Okay, you could activate that. You could also change the icon. Just click the icon that you see here. As you can see, you have a phone. It's in yellow. Maybe we could use a purple or maybe a SqueezeMobi icon if you'd like to. But let me just choose this one. So there. You could even change the email. There's a lot of email icons, I believe. There. Maybe we could use this one as well so it matches. And this one, since it's going to be the SqueezeMobi site, so I'll just choose that. So there, as you can see. You can even add new icons if you'd like to, or new items, like a page if you'd like to link it to a page, or phone number is another phone number if you have a different one. You could do that. So as I was telling you earlier, if you created a new page, you would see it here. So as you can see, we now have two pages, the About Us and the Home page. So there, let's just cancel this and hit save. So as you can see, these are the buttons. It doesn't look good because I think because of the background. So maybe we should use a lighter one. Okay, you could edit that if you'd like to. You could always, and the Google Maps should actually work once you have it on your, or publish, or once you're actually using it on your mobile phone. So let's edit this. Maybe let's have a lighter color. Okay, maybe we could just do that so that later so that I could show you more features. So there, you have the contact us. We could do this. You could collapse the section if you'd like to. Okay, and we could add a new one. For example, we haven't done the link. This is actually very easy. If you just would like to add any link, okay, a separate one. For example, if you'd like to put here a view desktop version, if you'd like to do that, okay, and just have the external link, SqueezeMobi.com there, or add it to a page. So there's the link, as you can see. That should work. Let me just, yes, I did put in the, so there. This is going to be the link. Once they click this, then they should actually see the desktop version. So you could also add the form. What is the form about? Just drag and drop that. So as you can see, this is a send us a message form. So you could have this edited. So as you can see, these are the fields. You have first name. You could make it required, and you could display that if you'd like to. You could also have it added, but you could just remove it, so it would not be displayed. Okay, and you have the phone number, company, message. You could even add new if you'd like to. For example, you could make it like, for example, a radio button. So question, for example, do you own a car if you need that. Okay. Options, you could add one. For example, just yes. There, yes. And add another one that's no. There. And hit save. There, that should be your, okay, then add a label. You could just add a label, for example, question 1. There. So this is your custom one. If you don't want to have all of these, you could just click this and it should not show, or you could just delete them. You could even reorder this if after the first name and email, if you'd like to have the question, do you own a car? Up, just click the up button and it should be there. So here, you could change the button text. If you'd like to have sent, this is how it looks like. You could change it here. Instead of, you could add your own button, okay, if you'd like to, from this page. Just upload. You could add new, browse, and then upload. You could also do that, okay. So, for example, you'd like to use this button, it's up to you, okay. But let's just use the one that we have here. You could change it to submit instead of change if you'd like to, and you already see that it's changed there, okay. You could even have it collapsed if you'd like to. You could, after the form submitted, you could redirect your visitor to an external page, for example, if you'd like to, or you could have them to added to a page. Linked or redirected to a page. For example, if you created a thank you page, or you could have your thank you page added here, okay? Or you could not have them redirected at all. Okay, they'll just see a message that has been submitted. So after the message form is submitted, this is what I'm talking about. If you don't want them redirected, so you could just they'll just see thank you, your message has been sent, or thank you for contacting us. We'll get back to you in 24 to 48 hours. So there. You could customize the message there. When the form is submitted, send email notification to these email addresses. So you could have your email address added here so that you'd know when the form is submitted. Okay. You can even have autoresponder. So if you click this, okay, an email that would automatically be sent to your client. So you could click this and you just have to fill this section out. So email subject, for example, would be thank you message. Thank you for contacting us. If that's your message, you could have if you click this, email address the autoresponder will be sent from. So, for example, if you'd like to use Henston@SqueezeMobi.com, so this is going to be the from email, and you could have your text here. So, for example, hi. Thank you for contacting us. There, contacting us. All the best, Henson. There. So it's actually completed. Okay. Let's save it, and you should see the form here. Submit. It should be wider, so we could just edit that later. And this is the question, okay, that we created. Let me just show you this one. So earlier, let me just go get a form first. Let's drag and drop one. We can't add more than one form. Let me just tell you what that is. Earlier, you may notice if you watch the replay as well, this section has just a text here that tells you need to save the form first in order to integrate it with a third-party system. So now, since we've already saved it, as you can see, you now have the integration wizard activated. So if you click that, it would open a form. Sorry, whoever is calling. I'm unable to answer you now. I'll just have to decline. I'll just get back to you later. So here, as you can see, you have instructions. When I clicked it, there, integration wizard, you have instructions here on how you could configure them. Okay, you have different ones. You have Zoho, Salesforce, MailChimp, Lime Cellular, HighRise, Exact Target, and also constant contact there. So you have the about, information about them, also instructions, okay, and also a way to configure them. If you'd like to configure, if you have constant contact, for example, you just have to put in your username, password, and get the API key. If you don't know how to do that, just see instructions, and you should see the step-by-step instructions on how you would be able to integrate your constant contact with this form. So you have them here, even the m-commerce, maps and locations, and so on. So you have all of them here. So as you can see, how you're going to integrate it there, the integration wizard, configure, your username, password, and how you're going to get the API key. So this is going to come from your external or third-party site. Okay, so there. Let's just go back to the page. I just showed you that. So you could configure this so you could use your, for example, MailChimp to work with your mobile site. So there. And you now have the form, you now have the contact and icon bar. You could even put a social bar here, there. So connect with us or maybe follow us. It's up to you. You have different options. You have Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Google+. These are just the default ones. So you could add new. For example, you would like to have Pinterest. If you are using that, just put in the link, pinterest.com, and your user information. For example, user Henson 1, for example. You could even add the icon. You could just download a Pinterest icon if you don't see it here. I don't think we have, I think this should be one. Oh, no. But anyway, you could just upload one, okay, and just have it added. So just for example, this one. Okay. And there, that should be your icon. Okay. If you don't like the Facebook icon that you see here, if you have a cool Facebook icon, for example, you could change that there. Okay. So the width is 48 pixels. So if you're going to download one, you may want to resize it to 48 pixels right away so that you could use it here and you don't have a distorted image. So here you just have to edit the name here. For example, Twitter, that's actually, these are the default ones. You could just edit them here. Let's say, for example, twitter.com, Henson, facebook.com, Henson123. It's up to you. Just get the link to your profile. So YouTube, usually it has user, for example, Henson, or oftentimes you just have to use your channel name. So Henson, for example. LinkedIn, it's up to you. So if you just chose this, hit save, and you should see just the ones that you've updated. Okay? If you don't want to see, for example, Twitter, if you don't need this, just delete that, save it again, and there should be no Twitter button there. Okay? So again, you could add any social media. You don't see Yelp, for example, or Foursquare. Want to add them, just name it. Download their logo if you'd like to have that. Their logo, or you could have your designer create a cool one for you if you have one. And just put in the URL. Okay? So there, you now have your buttons here. And since we are at this section, you may be seeing the add to reusable widgets sections often. So I have already edited this section, and I'd like to, for example, add the social bar to all of my pages. Okay, and I don't want to go through the process of having to edit this page, I mean this widget for each page every time. So just click this, name it, for example, my social bar. Okay, just save that, and you see that you now have this as a shared widget that you could use. Okay, so you have it there. For example, let's save it. Let's go back to the home page and edit it, and let's put the social bar there. Okay, let's go back to our home pages, and like what I mentioned earlier, for example, you could you have home as the home page. You could have about us as the home page if you'd like to. Just check that. Now you see there, as I hover through it, home page, what does it say? Okay, home page for the mobile website. So there, let's just go back to the home page then and edit it. Okay, there. So I'd like to add, for example, the social bar here also. But like what I'm telling you earlier, if you use this and go here, what happens is you need to edit them again, right? So waste of time. You might want to go to show my widgets there. So you can see there are a couple that I've already saved. Okay, maybe this is the my social bar that I've created. So just drag and drop it. You could even edit it again if you'd like to, if you have something added or you need to change anything. If none, just save, and you now have the social bar there. And again, you could reorder it anywhere you'd like to have it added to. Okay, so let's just delete that. Why do we have to? Yeah, because I did drag and drop one. So there, you could just save it. So you could do that for all widgets. Okay, so not just for the social bar. So for any widget, you could do that. Okay, so let's go back and create a new one for the other features. Okay, so we've covered a lot now. So let's just, for example, go to maybe services page, or it's up to you, just a random page maybe. Let's just name it random. Okay. Again, you could use any template here. I'm just using the purple one, but I'd like to have a YouTube video added. Maybe let's just use this one with the lighter shade for the background so that it doesn't go against the video, perhaps, or the things that I'm going to put in. So we're done with the picture, text, button, link, the form. Let's work on the map later. We also have the contact and icon bar, social bar. Let's have the YouTube video there. So you could change the header, for example. Maybe let's have webinar replay. You could change the icon. Okay, you could make that a YouTube icon. We have a YouTube icon here. So there, that should be a YouTube icon. But you could again change it to whatever. So you just need to get the link. So here, you can see it has a note here. Okay, just read through that. Let's go to youtube.com, for example. There. And let's get something from SqueezeMobi. Here's our channel. Just in case you're not subscribed yet, since you're all here, some of you guys are asking questions about replays. Oftentimes, I suggest that you subscribe here, subscribe to our channel, and you should be able to get updates from us whenever we have new videos posted. So you might want to do that as well. And for those who haven't liked our Facebook page yet, please do so. Okay, and rather join our group, the SqueezeMobillionaire group. There. So for example, let's have this one, the intro video. So I was talking about webinar replay. So maybe let's use this one. This is one of the webinars that we did. Let's just hit share, or you could just even get it from here, anywhere. You could get the link from here or here. Okay, let's go back. You could put a description if you'd like to. For example, no description here, or you could just add one. a cool tutorial webinar about SMB. Again, you could edit that. As you can see here, you already have the preview. So let's just stop this so that it doesn't use my bandwidth. So there. This should already play. I'll show you that in a short while. Let's have the social buzz. Okay, that's how easy it is to add YouTube videos. So you could have the header text change. For example, follow us or like us, it's up to you. Here you have Twitter retweet. I'll show you what that is. Connect like to a Facebook fan page. If you have a fan page, click that. For example, http facebook.com. If your fan page name is SqueezeMobi, you could do that there. You could click this if you have questions. Always there. It gives you information about that section. So there, make sure that you click this because even if you add something here, this section would not work if you there and click that. As you can see, it's now in gray. So you could change the icon if you'd like to. All of them you could change, even the width. It should be 48px, just to be sure. So there, as you can see, you have the tweet, like, and the email. So you could again edit it here. Share via email. You could just remove share via email if you just like them to tweet or like your page. They could already like it there or tweet your page. So there. And let's have the app panel. So what is this? Let's just drag and drop it. There, what is an app panel? So let's click this for you to be able to also see what that is. There. So this allows you to arrange the look of your mobile page or page section in an app style. So what is an app style? This is how it is. So you can see there are the tap buttons instead of actually having that way. So there, you could add icons. For example, you'd like to add pages. So like home page. You could even use this as a navigation tool. So, for example, since it's the home page, let's have it as the home page. Let's save. Add new. Again, this should be 48. I advise you could edit it definitely, but I highly advise that for you to just keep it at the 48. You could even change the icon. So this is going to be the home page. Let's just use the SqueezeMobi for the home page. Let's have a new one there. So you can see it's already edited. If you change your mind, you could always still edit it. Add a new one. So for example, about us. Maybe let's just add two just for you to be able to see how it looks. You could even add one for an external page. So about us, let's save that. Change we'd like to actually change the icon. That would be nice. So what's an about us icon here? Let's try and find one that's nice. Maybe a question mark or something. Oh, there's a Pinterest button here. There. There's actually a lot, honestly. I haven't really browsed through each one of them. Okay. But you could do that. Okay. So let's just choose this one perhaps, the setting, I mean the wrench button, or maybe this one. There. Okay, so you now have that. For the link to a page, maybe for example, desktop version, if you'd like to have the desktop version added. Link to an external URL, the desktop version is SqueezeMobi.com. So there. And just save it, change it. We could change it to whatever you like to. Maybe a web page. Look, there's a lot here. Oh, there's free new. That's nice. There's really a lot of things here. that you could use. Maybe this one. I'll just use the red one. There. Save. You could put a description. I didn't add one. Okay, but that should actually like this. What I'm telling you earlier. You could have it at this size, or you might just wanna have it resized to 48 so that you don't actually overpower the other buttons that you are using. So you have a beautiful looking one with the same size. So there, let's save this page and let's preview it so that you would see how it actually looks. There, so this is how it's going to appear on your mobile phone. This is not yet published. That's why you're not seeing this yet. But there, the button should be there. As you can see, it's asking me to publish. So these features require you to publish the page for you to be able to see them. For example, let's publish that for you to be able to actually see how it looks. So once you have it published, this should be seen by people who has the link. So let's click that. There, so you can see when we publish it, the video is now working. It's loading there. Just let it load there. Good thing we have a fast connection here. You could even change this. I think I did not change, activate the button there. So there, so you can see the links are already working. Let's close that so that it doesn't use our internet speed there. Let's go back to the main page and let's create a new one. So another page. Let's just name it another page. So there. And let's do the other ones here. Okay. I'll just use the ones that doesn't have anything yet on it. Because again, like what I mentioned, the art templates are complete. You just have to edit the text and all that. I'm using these just for you to be able to see the different functionalities more clearly. So there, we've done the instant app, navigation widget, geolocation, custom HTML, image plus text, RSS feed, and the product. So the other one that we haven't done is the map. So let's have the map here. So you could put a header text here, for example, driving direction. Okay, you could edit the icon. You could find one perhaps. I have here the direction icon. I saw one earlier. Let me just see where that is. There, I think this should work. So there. And tap the map once to enable zooming. Okay, this is actually how it works. Enable directions from the user's current location. So how does this work? Let's click that. This will link the map image to the Google map where the visitor can get the direction from the current location. This is based on the GPS. So this is a cool feature. If you click that, your client or the person viewing from the site on their mobile phone using the GPRS could actually see a link from their section going to the next location, which is the destination. You could use the OpenStreetMap or just the basic Google map. Okay, so you can see the country Philippines. It's already uploaded that because what happens is it's already detecting my location since I have the enable directions from the user's current location. Okay, so for example, let's go to our Quezon City address. So let's have 59. This is our old address. I'm really sorry. I'll have to cancel that. There, Quezon City 1103, Metro Manila. There, let's save that. And as you can see, you should have the tap on the map once to preview that. I'm not sure if this works on the preview mode because some does and some does not. So we need to actually have it published for you to see the full functionality. But this is going to be the map. We will publish that later. Let's go to the next feature here. Geolocation widget. Let's just see if it doesn't interfere with that one. Find the nearest location. Okay. Change the icon. Let's have, okay, there. Let's have a different color for this. There, 48 pics. Location set, you could manage it here. Click, you could add a new location set. Okay. For example, if you have store one, okay, you could add new. So you could have details and promotions here. You could add the map address, even though you could get the longitude and latitude there. You could have location, or I mean location page link if you'd like to. Store number, as you can see here. These are for mobile coupons that could be redeemed on that location. So this is going to be very useful in a sense that, let me just go back to it. So this one would actually allow you to be able to have or manage your coupons based on the use of geolocation. So the system would actually detect if they are on that location. So this kind of takes time for us to edit. So let's just go ahead and have that there. Let me just show you the image plus text. Maybe let's put that above. Okay. So here you could have a combination of image and text right away. Okay. So for example, the baby image, let's have another one. You could choose to have an icon, but then again, I've been choosing icons, but let me just inform you also that you could not choose not to use an icon. Okay. You could have the image aligned left or right and get the percent of screen 40%, or have it around just 100%, 60% there. 20, 40, let's just go for 40. Wrap the text around the image, you could do that. So what does it look like? I'm sure you've seen that. This is the, for example, picture of my baby. By the way, I don't know who the baby is. I just got that online. So let's browse and upload pictures. Where are they? Or maybe let's just use this. This is one of my godsons. Okay. And let's just hit save. And you should be able to see it here. Oh, edit that. It should be, let's just have it right. Okay. So another thing here, you could even do it as a hyperlink or a symbol. So just save that. Save. And the other two things that I haven't shown you is the RSS feed. Let's drag and drop that. So you could add a header text. You could choose the RSS icon. There's one here, but let's just not search for there. It's readily available. And you could put a description there, even collapse a section. You could choose a number of articles to display. The default one is 5. Okay, you could just get your RSS link. For example, just for example, RSS. It's just get your link, and you should have it here. Okay. Maybe if you want to have it at the bottom, you could do that. So there. And finally, you have the product m-commerce. Maybe let's just put it below there. To configure this widget, you must connect your PayPal account first. So we need to be able to actually have the m-commerce activated before we could actually do that. It's going to take quite some time. So let's just show you this page. But here, you should actually see here the m-commerce. That it should appear there. Or you could have a separate page for it. Okay. Okay, let's just edit that. So here is how it should look. I think I placed a wrong address there. So here, as you can see, this is our RSS feed. Oh, what happened to the picture? Let me just go back to that. Okay, again, if you don't see something, you could just, oh sorry, okay, click on edit. So there we should have the image. Let's just upload it first. Okay, that's not sure why it's not uploading on my end. I'm not, okay. Maybe my internet is slowing down. Let's just use the readily available one, but you could, there it should be uploaded. Let's try it again. Okay, and once it uploads, you should actually see it here, there. So you should have the image here, as you can see, and just save it. And there, you now have the image, and that's my godson there. Let's put it on the left side. There. So you can see the text is wrapped around it. You could just go ahead and also remove that, and it should appear. Oh, did I save that? Yep. And this should be here. You could also, as you can see here, I forgot to mention, you could also copy and paste from other text editors. Okay, just do the usual shortcut keys, Control-C, Control-V for PCs running on the Windows platform, and Command-V for your Mac platform. So there, and since we've already shown you all of the pages, since we're on this section already, let me just show you what this section does. All of the widgets has that. Okay, there, as you can see, it's just right beside the up and down button there. And the X one is in case you'd like to delete it. So if, for example, you don't want to use it, just click that and it should delete the page, or rather the widget. Here, the style, there, it will allow you to do some custom CSS classes here, as you can see. You can do some changes, like corner round, radius, top space. You could change that here. You could edit the padding if you'd like to here. You could change it. Okay. You can even delete the background or clear it and just have a new one. For example, a gradient one. You could do that and just hit save and you should be able to do it. Another thing is that you could also have here the page property edited, okay, on the right side. So this page that I'm working on, I could have a splash screen image, for example. You could just choose from the image here, okay. So what is that? Again, if you have a question there, in an iOS similar to native applications, so you could have a startup image. So this is when you are actually loading, it's the image that you're going to see. So if, for example, I'm uploading earlier, there's like the circular screen there. That should be the splash screen. You could also have the home screen icon change. For example, let's use this. There. You can even add a download instructions to this page. So what does it do? If you click that, there. So check this box to display the instructions now to save this page as an app to the phone's home screen. So what it does is that you have a web page, right? Once you have this, you could allow them to actually download your website as an app that they could view on their um, mobile phone. So it would work like an app. They would see an icon of an app there. They could click it, and all of the functionalities of your site, it would be available on their um, phones or their device locally. Okay? So there you could enable a redirect to a URL. You could even edit the theme. It's happy medium. This is the theme that we have. You could edit that, change page background and all that. You could do it there. So if in case you change your mind, you don't want to use this theme anymore, okay, you could just create a new one. So you could change the text here, page color, and so on. So you could just do that. So there, no need to know the code, the FFF thing there. You could just drag, scroll to the color that you'd like to, or just click it if you'd like to. There. So you could save that. You could even have the margin change, the titles and link arrangement. You could all change and edit that there. So that's how you're going to change the page properties. Those are the widgets. Again, I just showed you the basic functionalities of the different widgets. For example, like what I mentioned, the custom HTML, like how you would do on WordPress, you could actually add anything on that page. It's up to you. So for example, let's have google.com. Let's have a sample buy button. Okay. So let's check here if this is the one. There. So this is a sample buy now button. You could get that, for example, get the custom HTML, put it here, and just hit save, and that should be there. Where did I place it? Here. So you could edit it wherever you'd like to place it. So there, just save it and publish. Again, I advise you to always ensure that you are saving your whatever it is you're doing, to ensure that you're actually there. As you can see, there's the buy now button that I created there. You could center it as well. Again, it's a custom HTML. So for example, I'd like to make it center or add, for example, a line break. It's up to you. So for example, BR, let's center that. And then let's add another space in between so that it could be seen. Okay. So on your PayPal account, you just have to get this, and that should be under the merchant services. So here, let's just preview it again, just for you to see the changes I did. So again, the custom HTML works just like any HTML section. So there, if you are, for example, selling something, you could just have it added here. So that should work already. Okay, once you click that. And let me just go back to our main screen. So here, as you can see, we have 4 pages. You could edit that. You should see here the view pages. Redirect info, you could click that. Okay, so this is how you're going to redirect your main desktop to the mobile website. So these are the things that you need to do. Okay, just copy the code and put it on the HTML code. So what happens is the system would automatically redirect your screen or your page from the desktop version to your mobile site if they are using a mobile device. So this is cool, so that you are ensured that your clients should see your mobile version or the mobile version of the site instead of actually seeing the desktop version. You also have here the SqueezeMobi. I've shown you this. These are just the same instructions on how you're able to do this. Google Analytics, you could do that here. The mobile emulator that I've shown you, Geolocations for the stores, so you could add different geolocations here. Add locations, I've shown you that earlier as well. You just have it there so that you could do that before even starting the pages. Okay. Stats and reports, it's here. Statistics about you could add metrics here. Page views, unique page visitors, payments, form submissions, so on. You could just add them here. And you should have your reports created for you right away without even having to use a different website or analytics site just for you to be able to see that. Leads or contacts, here you could add them. You could export to XLS if you need to. So let's go back. And lastly, the m-commerce. So you need to get the API username. Okay, so this from your PayPal account. Okay, so you can drag and drop your PayPal widget to your mobile page, so you could allow them to actually do the m-commerce from your page. Okay, with a actual page for your PayPal account in the desktop view, because the buy now button that I added, for example, that should lead you to the desktop version. But if you'd like to actually use PayPal using the m-commerce section, you could actually do this. Okay? Okay, and you could put a signature there. Currency, US dollars or whatever. You have default home pages, thank you page that you could create. You could create a thank you page, for example, and have them go there. Or just a default page for them to go to after they actually did buy. You have the add to cart, or you could change it to, for example, a buy now button. It's up to you. So just make sure that you get your API from your PayPal account. So that's how, let's just cancel this, how easy it is for you to actually create your domain. You could update your settings here and create the pages. So that's just it. That's technically the basic things. Again, I'm not saying that you are limited to any thing on your site. So let me just show you one thing though. For example, let's go to the pages again. The widgets, although it actually has a certain function to it, you could even use it differently as well. So let's have the random page edited, for example. So let's have, for example, here, the button one. Let's put it here. Yes, you can see that this is actually a just a button that you have. You could get, for example, this button, or maybe this one, the pink one. There. You could usually it's just a tap to call one. You could use it as a navigation bar, for example. Just let's have this going to the About Us page. So there, you now have it. Okay, let's delete this. Let's create a new page, because I mean you're not gonna see what I'm driving at here with all those other things there. Let's create a new one. So let's make this a menu page, so that you'd see what I'm actually referring to. So although that we need to get a theme. Sorry, I did not choose one. Let's just get a something here that's plain. This one. Okay, so let's just wait for it to load. So as I was saying earlier, you have the button, for example. Although this is actually a button, just a button that you're supposed to just tap on or click on to get to the different pages or external URL or even a phone number. You could use it as a go-to page. For example, About Us. Let's name this About Us page. Save. So now you have it there. Let's have a new one. Another button. Just choose the same color. So the home page, for example. So I hope you're now seeing what I'm driving at. So all of the widgets, you could use and reuse it for whatever purpose you'd like to. Okay? It doesn't mean that it says button or picture or text. You could just use it for that. Okay? So for example, this I'm actually using the buttons as a go-to page, right? So you could design your website, your own navigation website section. Menu page. No, this is the menu page. Let's have the random page there. So random. So you now have your go-to pages here, as you can see, that goes to the different pages. Maybe let's add, to make it nice, let's add a picture. Sorry. And then let's just move it up. There. So let's have a picture added. Change the image. Let's choose this. Save. Save. Okay, there. So as you can see, it could be a small picture. You could resize that. Let's just show you this. So you now have the home, about us, and the random buttons there that you could use. So there, as you can see, it became a navigation section. So it's not published. As you can see, I haven't published the homepage yet. That's why it did that. Okay. So let's save this. Let's have another page for me to show you other things that you could do. Because some people are asking me this. I mean, if, for example, they'd like to have the image working as the button. Could I do that? Yes, definitely, you could do that. Like how you would do on how would do it on a WordPress site, for example. Let's just do that. There. Again, I did not choose. Let's go ahead and find that. Okay, we could there. Here. So if you'd like to have your picture, for example, let's change the, I'm just closing this. Let's change the image. Again, it doesn't have to be that image. It could be one of this. For example, you'd like to have a SqueezeMobi logo there. Let's choose that. Okay, let's choose that one. If you'd like to make the SqueezeMobi logo, okay, work like a button, just do a hotspot there and add a link. I'm seeing some questions about this, so you could just have the whole SqueezeMobi section working as a link. So just edit this. So it should go, for example, to the home page. So there. If you also would like to have how to add, let me just get here a custom image gallery. I don't think I've shown you this. Yes, I think I missed this. So this one, you could add images, different images, and display them as a slideshow if you'd like to. You could even have an animation and a speed there. So add image, for example. Added an image gallery. So let's choose this. Let's choose this. Okay. Save. Add an image again. Sorry, I forgot this one. I missed this. There's another feature that you could do. Maybe you would want to use this as a slideshow to showcase your products, for example. There. Publish it. So we could see that. it should work of the images. I'm not sure if I saved it properly though. There. So you can see it's now working as a slideshow. So that's another one. And there, if you click on it, it would automatically have this button. Or if they tap on it, they could click on this so that instead of it moving on its own, they could actually just browse through them. And another thing here, there, display the slider arrows automatically. That you could do that. It should appear automatically there, or just have them tap it first. And you could make the animation speed faster if you'd like to. And there. So just save that. So that's another feature that I'm sorry I forgot to mention. Let me just see if I missed any other ones. I think I didn't. So those are all of the different features of your site, which again, like what I mentioned, you could edit them. Links, you could, I'm seeing your questions about links. Let me put a link here. There, you could have the link added page if you want to. The text appearing here, for example, Henson, and then it goes to http SqueezeMobi.com. So there, you could have it added there. So here, SEO and CSS options, you could put the meta descriptions here, sorry, meta keywords as well, and HTML inserts on your header. You could put it here. And you need to do it per page, okay? So this works, whatever you do here should only work on this page, like how you would usually do on SEOs for each page. So those are the things that you could do on your mobile site. Let me just see here, trying to check your questions now and see if you have one. You missed the big one. I'm sorry about that, Greg. And yes, Marek, you have a question about geolocations. Yes, the geolocation actually works not on the hosting side or where your sites are located. It actually works on the location of the person using the mobile phone currently, because the geolocation actually works where the person is actually located. So this is based on the GPRS settings. Okay, so this should work wherever your client is. For example, if you created a mobile website for a person in the Philippines and they have 5 different locations in the Philippines, then you could actually do it. You could do that. Even if you're actually in France, or even, for example, like I'm in the Philippines and I would like to create websites for people in the US, I could do that and use the geolocation to match or to function for those clients. Okay, and you have questions about what will you be doing a training webinar for building apps? Yes, Graham, we would like to also do that, and we'll let you know once that training is actually up. We have basic trainings there. You could see on the coaching session. We have one, but you could also check on the videos there. I have created a number of videos showing you the different functionalities of the mobile apps. You could watch them one by one. But then again, we would like to also have a training session like this one for the mobile apps. Okay, where all the SEO functionality strategies are under one tab, or are they scattered through the builder? As you can see, the SEO functionalities are actually located in one section. Okay, if you edit the pages here, you should be able to have the SEO functionalities of your page as you edit each of the pages. Here, you could have them edited here right away. The SEO and CSS options. you could have them edited here. Once you edit that, you should be able to actually see those options. So for example, let's preview this. I hope this is published already. So if you, for example, save this page as in the desktop, complete web page, or even HTML only, it's up to you. You should see the meta tags that you've done there. Here, this is the actual page. You should be able to edit that. Oh, sorry, it's editing as, open it with Notepad. There, you should be able to edit that there as well, and you should see the SEO contents that you did or you changed on that section. Let me just go back to my screen. There. So let's close that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to answer all of your questions. We have a number of questions coming up now. Thank you. They are gorgeous. Thank you so much for that. How did you mention that sites? Yes, we actually have a separate training for all of the other things that you could do on the site. I'm really sorry. We'd like to actually cover everything. For example, the one for the PayPal, it's going to take time, exporting and all that. It really takes some time for us to be able to demo that. We'd like to do that for you guys now, but then again, as you can see, we're already almost 2 hours just with the basic things here that you can see. The technical ones, we'll work on that and show you that as we also have the next training. But then again, you don't have to worry. All the questions that you have, if you go to the training and support, you should be able to see answers to that. For example, let's go to my Mobi site. If you go to training and support, the one that I clicked here, you should see this both for your reseller and advertiser account. We have the mobile site here. You have the training. You should see the trainings that we've done here. Knowledge database, you should see that one there. And you have here all the training materials, for example. Okay, I'm seeing here a question already about the map widget, for example. Just click that here. And what we did, we don't just provide you the instructions. We also have here the step-by-step instructions as well as the things that you need to also click on. And some instructions along the way. Here, as you can see, you have longitude and latitude lookup tools. Okay, if you don't want to use the Google search, if you'd like to do it here, you could do that on this section right away. There's another way for you to do it. Okay, I'm just comfortable with doing that on the Google one. If you're using a different tool as well, you could definitely use it also. So for the training, where's that? I think I closed that. Let me open it again. You should see there all of the materials that we have. Some questions I'm seeing here.
Henson, do you mind if I jump in real quick?
No worries.
Okay, I just wanted to, for everyone that's still here, I just wanted to real quick jump in and cover a few things. The first thing, our Module 3 is going to be on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern NYC time. Second thing, the contest, which is on our fan page for the iPad mini, that is going to be, the deadline for that is going to be Thursday, once again, 3 p.m. And so that was the number 2 thing. And number 3 thing, well, a couple things. Some people were asking about training regarding sales. If you look under the WordPress site, you will see that we have our old, number 1, our old sales webinars uploaded, but what I highly recommend is the audit training. That was a $500 course that we did, we sold to our members. That is the number 1 resource I recommend for you if you want to learn That's step-by-step sales and how to take our audit presentation and close these businesses. That's going to be also covered a little bit in, I think, Module 5. But if you don't want to wait until then look under the audit training. All right? And regarding if what Henson went over was a little too complex and you're feeling a little lost, go back to my webinar that I did where I pitched the SqueezeMobillionaire, and that's also uploaded. And basically, I show you there just the quick and dirty way how you could just take a template, customize it real quick for a client, and boom, you're done. All right. This training is meant so you can understand everything. All right, but if you want the quick and dirty way, that's why we have our 27 templates in there, and you just grab one of those for the respective niche, change a couple things, you're done. That's it. You know, this is so if that's depending on which level you're at, you know, but when you start getting a little bit more advanced, you want to know those little intricacies. That's when you have now Henson's training that you can refer to that is very in-depth. But otherwise, just leverage those templates that we have there. Okay. And I think that'll probably be it. Aaron, that quick and dirty version, if you go under mobile site training, it is there. And we're going to probably organize that once we upload this there. We're gonna organize that as well. Okay. So let's. Henson, did you want to cover everything? Anything else?
Sorry, I was on mute. Yep, I think that's it. Honestly, this should be by now. I don't want to add more information as of the current time. They might want to just watch the tutorial because honestly, when I was studying this, it took me some time. So I also believe that they would need to also, if they want to do it my way, the harder way of the customizing everything, creating your own website. What I did was quite complex. So I'd like you to watch it again if you'd like it to do it my way. But then again, like what you mentioned, what I would also do if I'm actually selling to clients is to just use the different templates that we have, which is quite faster, easier, but I'm just actually showing you those things so that you know in case somebody would like to ask, because we're getting a lot of questions about custom built website to match their colors, different widgets, and have them to the different ones that you have on the templates, and you could actually create a custom template and also customize templates that we have on our site for you to be able to have or create a custom website for your clients. So now you don't need to actually have CSS knowledge, because this has been a question and a problem for most clients. How are they going to adjust colors and all that for their customers? And the problem is that seeing can be quite difficult, and I honestly do not know how to do that. But then again, now everything could be done by just doing the drag and drop and just choosing the different colors here, adding some components, and maybe, for example, this one, you could just simply edit the colors here, and you could just go ahead and also change text colors and all that. So everything's actually on the site. You could already do the necessary changes. And so again, if you have questions about the sections, you could always click this there, and you should have the answer and also have the instructions as to how to do it. And the training and support section also is a lot of help and how I'm actually I was able to actually do that and learn it following just the tutorials. And another thing, the drag and drop features here in the editing also works almost the same as the mobile apps. So if you know how to do this, if you start working on your mobile apps and the mobile website, you're going to see that the editing is almost the same as the Primo mobile website. So if you know how to do this, the things that you've learned here, you could apply 70 to 80% of them to your mobile apps. So that's it. And if you have, there are other questions, I know. Gallery collapsible, yes, all of them are collapsible. All of the different features that we have, widgets are actually collapsible. Just click on the link that says collapse this section and you could do that. And we need to set, how could we actually do the commerce? Yes, it can if you haven't set commerce first with your able to do that. And sorry, I'm breaking. I have a lot of things. Let me just close them so that a Skype Q and do that. I'm sorry, I think the internet connection is now going on and off. So anyway, if you have questions, you could check the training and support section or contact us by support the support desk. That's zendesk.com. And that's it for today, guys. Again, on behalf of the whole of SqueezeMobi team, you have here Charmaine. I am guys today. You also have E. We have Neil. We have Avi. And in behalf of also Abigail, Javar, and Giovanni, we thank all of you. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with us. And we do hope you enjoyed and learned a lot. That was pretty long, but I hope you did enjoy. Thank you so much, Deborah. I'm seeing a lot of positive and very response from you guys. So thank you for that. Enjoy the rest of the day. It's going to be morning here in the Philippines, but I hope you have a great dinner if you are in the West or wherever you are. I hope you have a great time ahead of you. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.